your WBRZ weather forecast with Josh Eachus.
Through yesterday, a 2-week dry stretch continued, now at 15 days, our longest of the year thus far. And to date, this is our wettest year on record, our 7th wettest year, if you even include the time that hasn't happened yet, November and December. So we'll see if we make it there, of course. But in the meantime, we continue to stack up days without rain, and maybe quite a few more, depending on what happens with a cold front that approaches the area on Thursday. It is going to change the temperatures. Not sure if it's going to bring us that much in the way of rain. Now, today, ahead of a cold front, we are talking about near record warmth, forecasting a high temperature of 90. 91 would tie the old record going back to 1953. 92 would, of course, break that. The cold front is expected to come in on Thursday evening, though, and with it, we'll notice a 10 to 15 degree change in temperatures, with Friday, Saturday, and Sunday highs in the mid-70s and lows flirting with the upper 40s. Now, let's check on what we have out there right now. Humidity is what we feel when we step outside. We'd even say in some locations the humidity is oppressive, with a dew point over 70 degrees. Let's see what the temperatures look like. Generally in the upper 80s. We do have some locations pushing 90 already. Your capital city is at 87 degrees. It's 83 in Macomb and 87 into Patterson. Let's zoom out now and check the southeastern United States. Plenty of warmth and humidity in the very southeastern corner of the country, but as we move to the Midwest, we can see some green and some blue on the map telling us that there are cooler temperatures. They're on the other side, the northwest side of the cold front that is starting to cut through the country, and we see that on the surface map. There it is. It's this boundary there painted in blue that separates the warm and muggy air being pumped in from the southeast by this area of high pressure from the cool and dry air that is moving through the Rocky Mountain region now and heading in our direction. Now, in the upper levels, the air is still quite dry, and you can see that based on the tan shade on the map here with our water vapor image. You go to the scale, it matches up, and it's the reason why over the last few days, despite having humidity at the surface, we haven't been able to get many showers going. They don't have a lot of moisture to work with in the upper levels. Now, as they make their way off the Gulf of Mexico, where it is a little bit more moist, they move inland, and with the friction, they just kind of start to fall apart, and we see that south and north track on the showers this morning, but they're not making much progress to the west, so I would say extreme southeastern Louisiana may deal with some dodgy showers today. In the Baton Rouge area, much fewer and farther between, only a 10% chance for today, but I'm sure any lawn that gets a drink would certainly be grateful. Lots of blue sky, sunshine right now, a few clouds mixing in at times. Let's see what's next with Futurecast. We're going to advance the model here, and you can see that showers generally hang on in eastern locations for today. Overnight tonight, expect some fog to develop once again, and as we move into the afternoon hours of Wednesday, could see a slightly better chance at a spotty shower, but our attention will be drawn to the northwest. That cold front will be approaching, and on Thursday, we won't make it quite as warm. The front is expected to arrive in the afternoon. May have some clouds and a couple of showers out there, but the cooler and dry air really starts to filter in by Friday morning, and that's when we're going to notice those changes. Today, though, 90 degrees, near a record high temperature with plenty of sun out there. Overnight tonight, expecting a low temperature around 70. We will forecast some fog once again. Could be dense in areas tomorrow morning, so take note of that for the morning commute. And here's the 7-day forecast showing the frontal passage on Thursday. The changes by Friday, a little cooler in the morning, but the afternoon especially with temperatures in the mid-70s, and much cooler by Saturday morning. That's right, tailgaters, LSU and Southern heading out to the game. You'll find the morning lows in the upper 40s to nearly 50, just back to the low to mid-70s in the afternoon. Tons of sun, great weather for football. Fall weather feels like football weather, and the sunshine and cooler than average temperatures prevail right on through the weekend. So that's a little bit of a more like it forecast, Kylie.
And I know most people are looking forward to the weekend anyway, so this just adds to the
little extra
we really
incentive.
want to get there, right?
And if that's how you classify it, the weekend starts early, because Friday's going to feel pretty good too.
Oh, I can't wait.
Thank you
For that
Yeah,
forecast.
We know the humidity and the warmth will come back though. Yeah.
I know, we'll just enjoy that cool weather
Let's
we have.
Let's not get ahead.
No, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll deal with the humidity we have now.
Sure.
Hey, speaking of football,